Hey guys, I'm back to filming. It feels so weird to be finally back. I was gone for a week due to some very, very intense health issues that I've been dealing with, but I'm feeling a lot better right now. I've had 3 pain-free days in a row, thank God. If you don't know, I suffer from a brain headache condition. I have a hard time calling it headaches when it's not headaches. You guys probably know all about it, and it was bad. I've had more in the last 2 weeks than in like the last year total. So I was literally just getting my life straight over the last week, like resting completely, eating healthy, getting my life back on track, drinking a ton of water, taking vitamins, getting out in the sunshine, and it's made a world of difference, like me getting my health straight overall of what I can control, and it's really helped the head as well, which is thank God, because I've been literally scream crying for like 2 weeks. As you guys can see as well, I cut my hair. It's gone, goodbye, and I am so glad I did it. I am loving the new cut. It's blunt cut bob. When I put it behind one ear, it does make it look asymmetrical, so everyone's like, you got an asymmetrical bob. I'm like, no, I did not. But Carl at Axis Hair Salon in Vancouver did an amazing job. He did balayage and like baby lights, and I am in love. New year, new me. All right, so today we are going to be trying out new makeup, and I am so excited because I've gotten a ton of new launches in the last week. I haven't been able to try anything because again, I've been literally dying. So now that I'm not dying anymore, I thought we are gonna play with makeup because I want to feel beautiful because it has been a while. So before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, unless I'm dying. But I actually, weirdly enough, only missed one day last week. I did a live stream on Friday and I put up a little update video on Wednesday. So even when in the pain, I'm there. Also, you guys can follow me on all my other social media stuff. If you want to stay up to date, if you want to know what's going on with me, Twitter's the place to be. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat as well. However, Snapchat updated and I hate it with my entire heart. If you guys haven't had the update yet, oh, you wait. It will do it automatically and you will want to die. That's a little dramatic, but you'll want to not snap. And without further ado, let's get into the full face of first impressions. So I've got a ton of new makeup sitting in front of me. Some stuff that's totally drugstore affordable, some stuff that's a lot more high end, but I just kind of want to do a mixture and try everything out and play around with makeup. So I'm gonna go wet my beauty blender. Today I'm actually gonna use a beauty blender. You guys know this is weird for me. I'm a flower beauty sponge ass bitch. That sponge has not left my side since I got it. It's literally sitting right here right now looking hideously horrifying, but I'm actually going to use a beauty blender today because I got this in the mail and I haven't used one of these in, I want to say like 3 years. I've been a Real Techniques person and the Flower Beauty sponge and everything before that. So I'm going to go wet this and we are going to dive in. Because I don't have a new eye primer, I'm actually just going to go in with my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. Can you guys see? I know that if you're not a new subscriber, you may not look at my skin right now and be like, wow, it looks good. Right now, my skin is looking so good. Oh, I can't wait to talk to you guys about the new skincare I'm using. I'm not gonna say too much now, but oh man, God, it's so firm. I'm so used to my Flower Beauty sponge that's like so soft and squish. This one it's definitely, I'm not used to this. It is absolutely stunning outside, you guys. I've been pain-free for 3 days and it's been sunny for 3 days, which makes me feel, and maybe I'm just totally taking a shot in the dark here, but it does make me feel like maybe the weather is contributing to my head, and that is a little scary because I live in Washington, if you didn't know, and Washington is perpetually rainy, and if it is in fact what's making my head worse, well, I'm kind of screwed. Dior reached out and sent a bunch of products, which I was like, Dior? Oh my God. They sent over a bunch of stuff and they sent over the new, well, new to me, brow styler. This is in the color brown, 001. One end has the spoolie side and then the other doesn't even have a lid. It just rolls up and down. I do have one thing to mention. They sent over a whole bunch of stuff. They sent over the new Dior Forever Weightless or whatever foundation. Was so excited when I got the package. I opened everything up. I started swatching everything and I immediately felt so sick to my stomach. And I was like, fuck man, what's going on? It is the most heavily scented stuff. As you guys know, I'm headache prone. Regular headaches too sometimes, but also I have a condition called cluster headache. When I opened up some of these products and smelled them, and I'm not even smelling them them on purpose. I'm just swatching them. I had to go wash my hands. I had to like close up the box and put it in my room. That's one thing about high-end makeup brands is that they so heavily scent their products. If you are sensitive to smells, which I think a lot of brands don't take that into consideration, and I mean rightfully so. How many people are that sensitive to smell? For somebody like me, I would love to use some of these Dior products so much, and it's not like a natural scent. Like I can handle like essential oils and things, but what I cannot handle is perfume. It's like a department store. Instant headache when I smelled it. In fact, I got nauseous from it. So far, it's a brow pencil, you know, getting the job done. I'm guessing it's expensive. $29. I'd say it's very similar in feel and consistency to every other brow pencil. If you pay the $29 for this and you do go to purchase this product, you're getting it for the name because it's so similar to like the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, Benefit, Precisely My Brow, Anastasia Brow Wiz, the BH Cosmetics one. You know what I mean? It performs so similarly that you really don't need to go purchase. Like some products are worth the splurge. You're like, I've never found a product like this. You definitely need to go spend, you know, X amount of dollars on it. This one it's a brow pencil. And those brows don't match at all. Great. Whatever. And we're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hilarious, Kristi. I don't think any YouTubers ever sold that joke before. So I do think I might want to use this in this video. This is one of the coolest PR packages I've ever gotten, truly to date. This is the MAC and Jeremy Scott collaboration. If you don't know who Jeremy Scott is, he is the creative director, I believe, for Moschino. Collaborated on this collection. This is the box here. It looks like a little boom box. This is the actual makeup palette. I'm sorry. This is probably one of the coolest designs I think I've ever seen. It's so creative. Wow, it goes really good with my background. It's so creative. It's so weighty and heavy. I believe this is $75 US, which is freaking expensive. But this is what the inside looks like. It's so innovative and cool. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna remove the names here, but as you can see, it's like the bars of music. Oh my gosh, just how cool is that? I'm really into it. So I don't know if I'm going to be using this today because the color scheme isn't exactly what I'm looking for. I want to do a really bright red lip today because I haven't done a bright red lip in a while. Well, not in a while. It was like literally a month ago, but whatever. I just got to say, I can really appreciate innovative, cool packaging. And let me show you the other product that came with it. There's two more products that came in this collaboration. This is one of them, and this is the cheek palette. You open this up, and this is what's inside. Cheeky Volume Mixtape. You open it up and you've got your blush, contour, and highlight. And I just am like, it's got the big mirror on this side. It just, to me, maybe this is showing my age a little bit. This looks so authentic to a CD. I just can't handle it. They also have a little mixtape that is the lip palette. What a freaking cool thing. There's something that really makes me feel nostalgic about this, and that's probably because I'm old. But I think what I am gonna use for this, because I wanna keep a little bit more on the affordable side, but I definitely am gonna use that Jeremy Scott collection, maybe in a standalone video. BH Cosmetics sent over this kit right here, and this is the Glam Reflection Collection. And there is a smoke and a rose. I'll show you what they both look like. Packaging is really nice, especially given the price. So these palettes are $15.99, and this is what one of them looks like. So this is the smoke palette, and wow, how beautiful is that? Rose palette, $15.99 is not bad. Ooh, beautiful. 15 colors in here as well. Packaging is really nice, even like especially for BH Cosmetics, because they tend to stick to more cardboard packaging, but this is really nice and it feels sturdy and kind of expensive, if I'm being honest. So I really like that. I don't feel like I want to do a shimmery eyelid today. I'm gonna dip into this shade here, and I think I'm just gonna kind of pat that over my eyelid. There's definitely no fallout from this palette at all. I mean, I really don't know what I'm expecting to happen. Maybe I'll take a little bit of this shimmery shade here. I was gonna go all matte, but I think I'm gonna take a little bit of that one and maybe pat it on my lid so that it deepens it up a bit, because shimmer tends to stick better. I definitely needed a sticky base to make this nice and opaque. If you wanted this to be as absolutely opaque as you could, you definitely need to put down some sort of sticky base until it kind of wants to blend out, which is a good thing when it's a transition color, but Not so great when you're trying to pack it on. I'm gonna do the other eye real quick, and then I will be right back and let you know kind of how I feel about this. So I do find these are fine, and it's probably user error because I haven't done makeup in like a week and a half. I find them a little difficult to blend. The mascara I'm gonna be trying is the new Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. I got this in the mail. I don't have naturally curly lashes at all. The weird thing about mascara is I feel like they're all exactly the same. I just bought the new Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison with another one. I'm definitely gonna compare it to others, but I feel like, and maybe this is just me, but I never think like this mascara changes my life. Like Too Faced Better Than Sex I really like, but I don't know, I feel like they all look so similar. Maybe that's just me. This one's working nicely so far. It's not chunky. It's building really nicely. In fact, it's curling my lashes really well. I love this packaging too. The packaging is really sleek and really pretty. It's got that soft touch with this millennial pink color. So that third coat made it a little chunky, but like almost in a good way. And that's what the eyelashes look like with the mascara on. I am pleasantly surprised by this. All right, I'm gonna throw some lashes on because you know me, and I will be right back and we will move on to the face. And I've got some good products that I can't wait to try on the face. Cannot wait. Okay, lashes are on. These are the infamous Cocoa lashes in the style Risque. And now I'm gonna move on to the face, and the foundation that I wanna try today is one that I've seen circulating all over the place. And it is the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour foundation. When I went to go pick this up, I actually got the shade 120 Classic Ivory. There were only 6 shades in my store. It went down to 130 Buff Beige. However, when I'm looking on the website, it looks like there are 16 saturated shades. I actually saw Jackie Ina do a review on this morning. It looks like there were some shades available for her. So it looks like there are deeper toned shades. I do believe this is going to be a tad too dark for me, but the other shade that looked like it could suit me was far too pink. Maybe not as dark as it looks in the bottle. It says here, full coverage foundation, up to 24-hour wear, seamless matte finish. Breathable and comfortable, fade and transfer resistant, oil-free, doesn't clog pores. We all know I am not a fan of matte, but we're about to find out. Hell us, yeah, that is full coverage. Oh my God. Oh, this color is so wrong for me. This is one I'm gonna have to bring all the way down my neck because as you can tell, it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's super full coverage, but it looks flawless. My nose is where I judge foundations, so at the end of this application, we're gonna see if my nose handled it well. Look at that coverage. Like all this redness down here. Whew. There's not a lot more I love in my life than finding a good drugstore foundation. I'm gonna use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. You guys know this is one of my favorites. Well, I don't even think I'm gonna need to set this foundation because it's matte. It's like a satin matte finish. It's not overly matte. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bit of my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to set my under eyes. Okay, well while my under eyes are baking, I have to just say, let's look at this up close. Flawless. This foundation so far, like I'm going to zoom you in. Look at my nose. Look at my nose. Does my nose look perfect? Yes, it looks perfect. Damn! Okay, this may become my new favorite. So the Balm sent a bunch of new bronzers, and these were pretty cool. So they are called Take Home the Bronze, and it says here anti-orange bronzer, which I think sounds promising. So there are 3 shades of these. It looks like there are 6, but they just sent me 2 of each. So you've got this shade here, which is probably the one I'm gonna go in with, this shade Oskar. This is the more medium shade Tony, and the deepest shade Gram E. I'm saying it Gram E because it's not Grammy, it's Gram E. I think I'm gonna go in with Oskar. I think for fair skin, this is a nice bronzer shade, and it is pretty anti-orange. It's not really orange looking. The medium shade definitely looked like it had a more orange undertone to it, but for that bronzer, let's see. I actually feel like it looks really pretty. Definitely way more tan on my face than the rest of my body. But let me look at the price of these. I'm guessing they're 20 bucks. Pre-order now. Okay, so these have not released yet. So if you want these, you have to pre-order them. This is hurtful. How much are they? $17.50. That's not bad. It's expensive, but it's not bad. It's really in line with the Balm's other pricing. I actually feel like that looks really nice, and the color is anti-orange. It does just look like a nice, healthy, warm bronze. Before I go into my blush, I want to go in with a highlighter. MAC sent over these Hyperreal Glow. There are 2 different shades, and okay, you've got the more gold toned one, really beautiful, and then you've got the more rose gold one, and oh, son of a bitch. Both beautiful though, I must admit. Ooh. The reason I'm doing highlighter first is because I want it to kind of blend in with my skin and not just be sitting right on top. I feel like it's a pretty natural finish. Hyperreal Glow. Let's see. Let's try the gold palette and sort of mix a couple of those shades in there. All right, now I showed you guys this like a week and a half ago. I was going to use these in a video, but I had already used a blush. And I'm sure you've seen these going around, but these are the Jouer blush duos. And I talked to you guys about these, but I didn't get to use it. This is the Adore Flirt. And this one is Coquette. So I think I'm gonna use Adore, shockingly. Me and Peach, no. And I'm just gonna kind of mix the both together, I think. Really pretty. This is a nice mascara. I quite like this. I take back what I said about all mascaras being the same. All right, and that is the skin done. And the final product that I want to use in this video are the new Colourpop Luxe lipsticks. They sent over all of these, and I am so excited to give these a try. I definitely want to do a fiery ass red. The color I'm going to use is Get a Room. Ooh, I'm so excited. Wow, that is so bright. Brighter than I thought. Okay, I definitely would recommend a lip liner with a lipstick like this because it's not as easy to get a perfect lip line. I think I'm actually gonna take a little bit of a deeper red shade and run it in the center to like make the, like tone it down to like a taints. I might even take a little bit of this one, which is Gallop. This is kind of fun and grungy. I kind of feel like a rock star. All right, and this is the finished makeup look. Let me take a quick peek. I mean, I think the eyes are a little bit too like pinky brown for this type of lip look, but I think I'll survive. Okay, so let's look at the products individually and see what I think about them. First impressions, eyeshadow palette was a little patchy to blend out, and it was a little bit hard to work with in the way that there was a lot of fallout from the shadows. I was a little surprised because for BH shadows in the past, I really haven't had that much of an issue. However, I feel like the eye look turned out okay. It's more me than it is the products. I didn't do a crazy eye look today, and I could have made this look cleaner had I used a dark base to expect the product to stick better. But in and of itself, I feel like it's good, especially for the price. $14.99 is not bad, especially for a shadow palette with 15 shades. As far as the brows go, I don't think that the Dior eyebrow pencil was worth the $29. I think that that's too expensive for what you're getting. And I feel like you could get double the amount of product for like the NYX micro brow pencil. So similar that you really don't need to spend $29. You can spend like $6 and get a product that's just the same and is going to work just the same for you. Or the Benefit Precisely My Brow, I love that one. It's a little bit creamier of an application. It goes on a little more pigmented. So I'd say skip on the Dior brow product. The foundation, I mean, so far it's matte. Like, I did not need to set my face at all. It dried down completely matte. There's no tackiness to it whatsoever. So if you have oily skin, or even me, I have really dry skin, and I find this to look beautiful on me. It doesn't look to be clinging to any of my dry patches or anything. My nose looks amazing, and for a foundation that is a matte foundation, it looks great. The coverage is full. If you want a full coverage drugstore foundation, I feel like the shade range is decent. Could it be better? Yes, but it actually has a pretty equal amount of really fair, decently medium, and deep shades, so it's not too bad. The Hyperreal Glow, I'm gonna have to give them another shot on top of another type of foundation, but I feel like they're not hyper real. They look like a highlighter, but I don't know if they're like blowing my mind. But again, I need to try them maybe with a different brush, maybe over something different, but so far I feel like they're a pretty glow. January 20th, they teased it on Instagram, so I'm not sure of the price of these. I'm sorry, I don't know. I think they're pretty, and if you're looking for a MAC highlight palette, I feel like they definitely, they are that. As far as the Take Home the Bronze from the Balm, I actually quite like those. I will be trying them again. I feel like they blended really well, and I feel like my bronzer looks really nice and natural and not overly bronzed, which can sometimes happen. Sometimes I look a little too orange. The Jouer blushes blended out really nicely, and I feel like look really pretty. The mascara, I'm really pleasantly surprised by. If you're looking for a good drugstore mascara, I can't speak to the longevity or wear of it, but what I can speak to is it made my lashes seem really long, and it didn't look overly clumpy, which I think is really nice. The Colourpop lipstick, they're more matte than I pictured them being. Now, they're comfortable, but they're more matte. I pictured them being more like a matte cream sheen formula versus the MAC matte formula, and I would call this more of the matte. For me, comfortable, and I've heard that they wear well. I can't attest to that because I just tried it for the first time on camera, but yeah, so far, I'm actually really impressed with everything I tried today. Nothing is like making me hate it. The only thing I really wouldn't recommend getting is the Dior eyebrow pencil. But I think the big winner of today is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation, because holy shit, look at my skin. It looks so nice and full coverage. A lot of times brands will say that and they're liars, and they're not lying today. This is truly full coverage. It covered everything. Doesn't feel or look cakey. I don't know how the wear is. You can definitely go look and see other people's opinions on this online, but so far I'm really impressed with it. I'm really impressed with everything. I feel like my makeup looks really nice. I feel really pretty. That's pretty much it for today's first impressions. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope it was helpful for you. I hope you guys like seeing new launches, like I like playing with them. If you guys have anything else you want me to try, definitely let me know. I will be doing a review on the new Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara because I have heard mixed reviews. I've heard people saying that it is total, amazing, lengthening, thickening, volumizing, godly amazingness, and I've heard other people say that it's total butt shit. So I am totally willing to give it a test and see how it goes, and I will definitely be letting you guys know. If there's any other products you guys want me to try, definitely let me know because I'm willing to give some stuff a go, and I definitely have some new video ideas that I want to do as well, and I'm excited to try stuff out for you guys. I love new makeup launches, however, it does sometimes feel like there is too many. I'm going to talk about that in the future because it's just like overwhelming, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way as viewers of YouTube videos. Sometimes it gets overwhelming, just the sheer volume of new releases that are coming out, and one way I totally understand it from a business standpoint, like I totally understand where these brands are coming from, releasing new products all the time and coming out with new innovative things. But from a consumer standpoint, I also see where it's really hard to keep up, and it seems like it's just this never-ending cycle of new releases, but it totally makes sense from both standpoints. Like Zach and I talked about this last night, and we both see both sides. Like it's hard because I feel like it's just you're being pushed all these products all the time. And then on the other hand, it's like that in every industry. Like my husband's a gamer, and says all these new companies are always coming out with new games, and they're just revamped versions of old games, like first person shooter, and like that in every industry, like new clothes all the time, every season, new things pushing out at you all the time. And as much as I love it and as much as I love makeup, for me, it does get a little overwhelming because what I do notice is that, like me, myself, I find a product and I absolutely love it, and then I close it up because a new launch comes in, I give that a try, and I feel like I'm not using that backlog of products that I have so loved. I have products that I remember I used to be obsessed with, and I haven't even looked at them in years, and it's just that catch-22 where you want to try the new releases, but you also like yearn to use your old favorites, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. I feel like to be able to do everything, I literally would have to put out 5 videos a week. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in. I don't know if it would kill me or not. It might kill me. I don't know. You want to kill me? I don't know. From a makeup reviewer, I see both sides. I love new releases and I love trying new products and seeing things that are new and innovative and exciting and new colors and stuff like that. But at some point it's like, can you just stop for like 6 months? Stop releasing things. Let us use what we have. Let us buy what you guys have already put out. It's all these new releases all the time and all these limited edition products. And I just feel like it's just inundating. And I'm not trying to complain. It's just like, I know for you guys it must be hard too, because it's this consumerism life that we live where it's like just buy, but you feel like you can't even use the stuff you have fully. I guess that's the world we live in, but not complaining, just saying. Just wanted to put it out there. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Again, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, unless I get sick. Also, make sure you guys follow me on all my other social media stuff, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. I don't know about Snapchat. I'm not trying to like be a dick about it, but like definitely been doing Instagram stories a lot more too, and try to get better at social media. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you at my next video. Bye! For 3 days, and I've been pain free. Dior. Does it smell? Does it damn smell? Wait, let me see. Hey Siri. So I'm gonna dip into this shade here. Oh. I just love drugstore foundations because I look like Lord Farquaad. Hey Siri. Google the Balm. Take me.
Here's what I found on the web.
Stupid bitch. I suffer from really dry, suffer from, as if I suffer from dry skin. It's not uncomfortable. Sorry, there's like cat hair all over my face. Sheerly because of the price. If you did, please give it a video.